Good afternoon, students. Professor Garrick here, reaching out to you to discuss with you your course project and the SWOT analysis assignment. I know a few of you need to get that into me, and I thought perhaps we can talk about it and I can explain it a bit better so that perhaps you can get started on it and submit to me this week. First, let's go over the brief of the marketing final project. And basically what it is it's a chance for you to sell yourself to the owners of Jim's Gym. Now, this is not a real project, it's a course project, but the premise is that we want you to build a marketing program where you sell your ideas to the folks of Jim's Gym, the owners, and with your marketing plan and all of the components of it, and to win a $1 million contract. And the brief that I included to you, I think I submitted it in an announcement on Sunday, gives you a brief of what's going on at Jim's Gym currently. So they've been around for 10 years. They have a reputation that's built around personalized customer service. They have 20 gyms, and all of the sales folks are on a commission base. However, the problem that they're having is that it's a stiff competition in all of their areas, and there's a weak economy. And there's many other components in the brief that give you ideas of what's going on. However, you need to be a little bit creative in the way you're going to present your marketing plan. For instance, you can select the area that you want to say Jim's Gym is in, all of the 20 locations. Let's just say that I think one of you lives in Pennsylvania. Okay, so let's just say Jim's Gym has 20 locations throughout Pennsylvania. Put that in your marketing plan and discuss how some of the areas that the gyms are in, there's 20 of them, there might be one that's struggling more than the other. So identify the different cities that they're in your paper. But I want you to be creative in the way you're going to do your marketing plan. You have 7 weeks to work on this, and I'll be here every step of the way. The next thing that you needed to do, so reread the brief. Think of it as it's the backbone of your final marketing plan. And so this is what you're going to build all of your assignments upon, okay? Email me if you have questions later, or post them on Ask the Instructor, and I will answer them on there so everybody has a chance to see my response. They might have the same questions. All right, so last week your assignment was to build a SWOT analysis. So what a SWOT analysis is, it's basically a tool for businesses to build some ideas on where their strengths and weaknesses lie, and where the opportunities and threats stand, and what its key purpose is doing is allowing a business to best align their resources and capabilities to the requirements of the environment which the firm operates. So with your SWOT analysis, for instance, I had given you a worksheet to use. Just handwrite in there ideas on what you think the strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats are for Jim's Gym. For instance, one of the strengths is that they've been in business for 10 years, right? One of the weaknesses is that they have a real bad website. And you're young, you folks know that with a weak digital presence, whether it's social media or a website, that doesn't allow people to go on there and say, wow, that's a great gym, I want to go there. If they have a shabby presence online, whether it's social media or website, people aren't going to be so attracted to it. So that's a weakness. What are some of the opportunities? Some of the opportunities is that perhaps they can take and build upon what they already have with their businesses. And then threats is anything that's doing with the economic climate, for instance. So it's a bad economic climate, and people are struggling. Those are things that you can build, highlight, just jot down ideas in this spreadsheet. And then the next thing you need to do is just write your SWOT analysis in a Word document. So, went over the brief. All right, here is a SWOT analysis that one student did. And so basically, you're going to type it up and do a paragraph on what a SWOT analysis objective is, right? Then the next thing you're going to do is talk about the strengths for the company. This one student talked about being 10 years in the business and strong roots. Opportunities. There's opportunities to grow. Weaknesses. There's 5 locations. And again, be creative. For instance, because you're allowed in this project to select the location you want to be in, you can be creative in the way you're saying that like this one student did, 5 of the locations have very slow traffic and they're losing money. So what they're considering in their marketing plan is to tell the owners of Jim's Gym, let's shut down those 5 locations and then take that money that we're not spending on those 5 locations and put it into a marketing plan. These are just ideas. Threats, the biggest threat is that we're not advertising. Jim's Gym is not advertising, and it's a struggling economy. So this is just, I'm highlighting ways for you to work on your project, number one. I know many of you need to get me your SWOT analysis project in. Always submit in Word. And that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. In college, all of our work is completed, unless otherwise specified, using APA formatted papers and in a Word document. So you'll just submit them on the link that you'll find in each unit. I'll do another one of these little videos towards perhaps on Saturday and discuss the target market analysis. We're going to be a little bit behind because we're just trying to capture and build up on this new class that you're in. But I don't want you to be disappointed or be concerned. I know that you're a little bit behind, and I'm here to help you. And I think what I'll do is continue to do week after week these little videos so that perhaps they help you understand, number one, what the course project is, and number two, help you with your weekly assignments. And then finally, on the discussion board, kindly remember that you need to write out your participation, your initial response post. Always do. Don't write like you're doing a text message. Use correct grammar and spelling. And also participate strong on the discussion board with your fellow classmates. Respond to their post. What are they saying that makes sense to you, or that doesn't? Maybe it's an opposing view, but what are you doing? You're learning from them, and they are learning from you. So think of it that way as far as the discussion board. Think of the discussion board as being in class, but it's a virtual classroom. So when you're in a classroom, you don't just say something and nobody responds, right? Right. What you do is you talk to another student. If they say, well, what do you mean? Explain. Just to say, I really liked your idea, or really didn't like your idea, and here's my thoughts. Don't be afraid. Just be, use common sense and be considerate of the other person's feeling. We all have different views, and all of them are all valuable. But I do want you to participate strong on the discussion board. That's part of the requirements for an online class. As far as APA goes and doing your papers, I want you to talk to Mr. Blake and figure out how you need to set up your papers through APA. You can also go, if I'm not mistaken, you can also go to your discussion board. Let's see if I can get in there really quick. Go to your discussion board and go to course information tab, right? And there's ways, if I'm not mistaken, to see APA. Yeah. Okay. So go to, what tab did we just click on? I just clicked on course information and then scroll down and go to post-university research and APA style handbook. And there's some links there on how to do APA. The bottom line is I need you to do a paper in Word, type it out, and submit it on the discussion in your units, your weekly units. So for instance, you had your SWOT analysis due. So you're going to scroll down, you're going to click on SWOT analysis, and you're going to submit. You're going to browse your computer, post your paper there, and then hit the submit button. Okay? I hope this has been helpful for you. And again, I'll do these as often as I need to. And if you have any questions, post them on Ask the Instructor. Unless it's a personal question, you can send me an email. But if you post it on Ask the Instructor, other students will have the opportunity to learn. They might be thinking about the same question, okay? Hope you're doing well, and I know you'll do fine in this class. All right? Have a great day. Take care.